Starting the game in 3, 2... God damn it, it moved! What's up, guys? Maniacs here, and welcome to Alone with Timmy. Now, this game just came out today on Game Jolt, and is a very basic and very simple horror-style game, where apparently you play as a little kid, and this fucking creepy-ass doll here on the menu that I didn't know moved, I thought it was just a static figure, is like following you around your house, and your job is to basically just survive for as long as you possibly can while trying to keep your fear down, because every time it scares you, your fear meter goes up, and the only way to drop your fear meter is to kind of like get away from him and blink. The more you blink, the more your fear will go down, but the more you blink, the more he'll teleport kind of around you, and it looks kind of like a creepy, scary style game. And I haven't really played a horror game since I played Stairs the other day, which, by the way, I still want to know if you guys want me to play more of that. But honestly, it looked kind of cool. It looked creepy. I wanted to check it out. Plus, I have a fucking fear of dolls. Like, seriously, I hate bugs. Absolutely fucking despise bugs. Especially spiders. That's probably going to get used against me if there's ever a game made for me. But I fucking hate them. I also hate clowns. I can't stand clowns. I'm sorry, clowns. If there is anybody out there that's actually a clown, you're fucking creepy. And I hate dolls. Dolls are creepy as hell too. Especially, like, a friend of mine actually reminded me of, like, those, if anybody's ever seen those dolls that, like, a lot of grandparents have them. Basically, it's a little child, and he, like, sits in the corner, and he has his hands over his eyes. And it's supposed to be, like, a child that's supposed to be, like being sneaky, or a child that's hiding or whatnot. Now, those things are fucking terrifying, because if you pull their hands down, there's no face. Like, they designed those things without a face. So if you pull the hands down, there's just a blank spot. I mean, those things are creepy as hell. I mean, seriously, imagine waking up to one of those. Ugh, I hate dolls. They're fucking creepy, soulless little things. Anyway, let's actually play the game so I can just stop talking about my fear. Now, okay, so I got a flashlight. It's got the pixelated style graphics, which I do like. Apparently, it's raining out, and every time... Is that me, or is that the fucking doll? It is so fucking dark in this house. I don't see it. Where is it? Where the fuck is this thing? Where the fuck is this thing? Why did that happen? Why? Oh, there you are. Hi! God fucking damn it. Could you be any more terrifying looking? Hi. So, that thing... Alright, okay. Blink faster. Holy shit. Okay, so, whenever you're not looking at it, it, where did it go? Where did it go? Where the fuck did this thing go? Okay, I am a very short child. Whenever you're not looking, god damn it. Okay, whenever you're not looking at this thing, come on, open your fucking eyes. Oh, I'm walking into a wall. Okay. Whenever you're not looking at this thing, you can hear it walking around. It's tiptoeing around your house. It is creepy as hell. Can I open that? No, I can't. Literally, the only options for this game are to, okay, move around and left mouse button. Oh, I can jump, too. Did not know that I can jump. I don't know where it went. I'm gonna blink. I can hear you, you fuck. Where'd you go? I don't know where this thing is. I can blink and I can move around. I gotta be mindful of my fear meter, though, because if my fear meter goes too high up, then it will get me and I will die. So, okay, this is like a trophy room. My fear needs to go down. Why is my fear going up? Your fear is supposed to go down when you blink. It's not going down at all. And apparently this game lasts 28 minutes? Are you kidding me? You honestly expect me to walk around for 28 minutes like this? Nope. My fear isn't going down, and I still don't know where the doll went. Where the fuck did this thing go? I saw it was standing right here, and now it's gone. Where the fuck is this thing? Before it was walking around. What is that? Is that just a statue? Alright, I'm just gonna blink again. So my fear is not going down, by the way. It's supposed to go down, like, it gradually goes up as you play the game, but it's supposed to go down if you blink, because the things... Okay, there it goes. It blinked. Okay, cool. So it actually went down a little bit. Oh, I actually have a shadow. Alright. It's a very static, like, simple dial shadow, but... Alright, did the thing glitch? Because I can't fucking see the damn thing anymore. Where did it go? Where did the doll go? This is where I started. Okay. Where did the Did the doll glitch? I think the doll might have glitched. Yeah, I don't know where this thing went. My fear is going up, so I'm just going to let it go up because I need to restart anyway. But it is surprising that this place is so dark. I mean, yeah, there are lights and everything. So I am about to die. So guys, get ready for this. When it hits 100, I'm going to die. Oh, that's it? I thought there might have been an animation. You are dead. Timmy killed you. Okay. Let me try that again. There's no fucking way I'm going to play the entire 30-minute game. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. But, okay. Alright, come here, you creepy fuck. I know you're here somewhere. I can hear you. Where are you? I can hear it. What? Oh! God damn it. Okay, so he could just walk into you and kill you. Alright. So it must start in the kitchen because when you're playing the game, it does have a little problem where if you're looking in a certain direction, if you're looking in the direction that the thing starts in, it won't walk. But like right now that I'm not looking at it, you guys can hear it walking around. I died again. Okay, that time he must have gotten closer. I don't know where he came from unless he glitched through the wall. Let me try that again. I've only actually seen him once. And then after that, he vanished. I don't know, like I said, I think he got broken through the level or whatnot. But this game isn't... Jesus, fuck. Hi, how you doing? Alright, I'm going to back up, blink, and then... Okay, so now he should be, like, right there, right? Where is he? Hi! You fucking creepy-ass little doll. Because you got to keep, like, looking in his direction. Because the more you look at him, the more you can drop your fear, and obviously if you get too close, he will insta-kill you. Hi, there you are. But if I stop looking at him, he gets closer. So it kind of pulls that, oh, there was another game I played a long time ago that was kind of like this. Okay, so I know that was a very quick game. So yeah, there was not a whole lot to this game, unfortunately. There wasn't any music or anything like that. It had decent atmosphere. The graphics weren't really that bad. It's got that pixelated style graphics to it, but you can tell that they were just basic models that the developer pulled in and then kind of put that pixelated style over them. So they weren't bad, but the developer does have a decent mechanic for this style of game. Everything worked pretty well. The jumping, moving around worked. The character movement and everything. Granted, the fact that the character would still, it wouldn't move even if I was looking in a certain general direction. I think it was the video I did a long time ago called Statues. If you guys remember that game, more or less it was a demo for the game. I think the game might have released sometime before. I should actually check that out because I really did like that game. But in that game, there were those creepy like marble statues that would chase you, and they wouldn't do anything to you if you were looking at them. But you had to blink at some point, and when you blinked, they would move closer to you. Now, this developer, I'm guessing, he absolutely took that style of mechanic, but it needs to be fine-tuned a little bit, because in the sense that I could literally just look in a general direction and you could hear him not moving, but if I turned away, he would start moving. In Statues, it made it so you had to actually have some type of line of sight to it. So even if the thing was like behind a wall and you were looking at the direction of it, it still wouldn't like not move unless you actually saw it directly. So if the developer does something with that, if he fine-tunes that particular part of the game, and he builds a bigger world than just a basic little house and adds some objectives to it, you could actually make a pretty scary game. Like, make more dolls or whatnot, or if you want to go with some type of other thing. Because in Statues, you had to pick up gas cans, which you would use to fuel a generator to escape a building or whatnot, or escape an area, which was cool. I really did like that feature. So I don't know if you want to do something with this. Like, I don't know, you could create another doll, create something along those lines, but give it some type of feature that the doll would have. Like, I'm not trying to make it sound weird, like, I know, not to generalize, not to socialize, or not to, yeah, I guess that's the right word, but a lot of girl dolls come with different things, like, they'll come with a brush, or they'll come with, I don't know, like a pocketbook, or I don't know. Honestly, I don't. I never really played with action figures as a kid. Or like G.I. Joes would come with like plastic machine guns and grenades and stuff like that. So just to kind of go with both ways. But design another doll, but design it to have something with it. Or design multiple dolls and have like one particular doll be like the master doll, I guess you could say, out of all the other ones. And definitely want to add some type of animation for those guys, because technically it does kind of make sense for it to not have any animation. I do like the fact that you added the footsteps and everything. That was good. That was actually fine. And it actually does make sense for the object to not really have any animation, because technically while you're looking at it, it doesn't move a muscle. But as soon as you turn around, or as soon as you look away from it, you can't see it, but it is moving and it does get closer. So it does make sense for the thing to not have any animation. I don't know if you would want to do something with it, but it does make sense for it not to, so don't really worry about that. I know I'm talking a lot in this actual episode and I'm kind of giving suggestions, but give the doll or give the action figure whatever you want to do. Give it some type of thing that you can go around and kind of collect. And I know that that's kind of like stereotypical Slender Man style or whatnot, but give it something that it's trying to warrant you away from instead of just surviving, because if it's just survival, then there really isn't a whole lot to it. This game, literally the only objective that I even saw was surviving the 28 minutes, which was the time limit of the game itself. That really isn't going to keep a lot of players playing because there really isn't a whole lot to the house. If the house was much bigger and there was places to hide, absolutely. So what I would suggest doing is build a bigger world, build a bigger house, build something along those lines. Go build a house where you can go in multiple areas. Build at least one creative character that you can go around and collect items from the character, and every time you pick up another item, he gets more and more persistent to try and stop you. I know that's generalizing Slender Man style, I get that, but if you keep the creepy character and keep the dong or whatever whenever you see one of these things, or something like that, because it's games like this where it doesn't move unless you're when you're not looking at it, are great jump scare games, because all you can do is hear it, especially if you have a very big area and you can hear it moving throughout the whole area, but you don't actually know where it is until you actually look at it and the game freaks you out. That was one thing I loved about Statues. God, that was a really cool game. I need to see if that game actually released. But yeah, I know I talked a lot in this episode. There really wasn't a whole lot that came out today, and I wanted to play it because it didn't look too bad. So, like I said, those are some suggestions that I have. You've got the basic mechanics for this style of gameplay when it comes to the enemy not moving unless you look at them. Not bad with that. You don't have to add animations to them either. Honestly, in my opinion, I know one of the comments on the game, on Game Jolt, said it needs animations. In my opinion, this is personally my opinion, when it comes to static enemies that don't move unless you look away from them, it makes sense for them to not have any animation, because they can't move unless you look away, and when you look away, obviously you can't see them, so there's no real reason to add any animation. So I don't know, that's personally up to you, but I would love to see you build a bigger world, have some type of objective for the character, have something that the player, or I should say the player, have something for the player to work towards as they're playing out your game instead of just survival, because that'll give you more of an incentive to play. So anyway, that's all the time I got for today, guys. If you guys want to check this game out, there'll be a link to the game in the description below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me in my suggestions? Did you guys like the game? I'm sure some of you are probably not going to like it because it was very basic. This game is very basic. I don't like it. It's boring, whatever. There really wasn't a whole lot that was released today, and honestly, I like playing these style games because the developer doesn't have a huge amount of games that have been released. So if the developer can start making games that they're good at, but they really don't know, because a lot of developers, when they start making games, a lot of their first few games, they don't get a whole lot of views, they don't get a whole lot of plays. When they're first starting out, a lot of developers will just come from other sites to Game Jolt, upload a first game, and it'll be amazing. That's different. But I'm talking about a lot of developers, when they're first starting out, they're still trying to build what their features and what their strengths are when it comes to building a game. Some players are good at building RPG games. Some players are good at building adventure games. Some players are good at building platformers. Some developers are good at building horror games. So once you kind of figure out what you're actually good at building, I love to give people suggestions, because this, honestly, all in all, this was not a terrible game. Wasn't a whole lot to it. Very basic. But you've got the mechanics for this simple style of gameplay down. All you got to do is fine-tune some of them and start building a little bigger of a world. And honestly, I liked it, in my opinion. It was very basic. It wasn't the best game that I've ever played. Honestly, I'll absolutely admit that. But like I said, I'm only giving suggestions. These are literally only things that personally as a gamer and as a player of the game are what I would like to see in like the next game if you decide to build more with this. If you don't want to build horror games anymore, that is personally your decision. I'm just making suggestions. So that's what I'm all about, guys. You guys know that. So anyway, that's all the time I got for you today, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this game in the comment section below. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? And yeah, that's basically it. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Make sure to check out some of the other videos that I've done, and I will see you guys next time. Maniacs out.
You know, Heimlich, you're right. I mean, throwing myself with a catapult, what was I thinking? We'll find another way to click. Whoops!
Where's X? Ah! God! Fuck! Where did you come from?